So, hello and welcome to the November edition of the Deepdale podcast.
It's here already.
I know, scary. It's the evening is beginning to draw in. The clocks have changed.
The chill is on the air officially.
I don't think we're still in autumn. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be just Christmas or winter
Christmas
yet.
I'm not ready for Christmas yet.
No, autumn. Or we'll call it autumn. Apologies to anybody who officially feels that we've got that wrong.
If anyone's feeling festive, sorry.
We're
not ready.
We're not
for
yet.
It.
We're just not ready yet. Halloween is just a couple of nights away, it's that time of year where it's all a lot calmer.
Slowing down.
Calmer. Yes. And so I'm Jason, as you probably already had worked out. You've got Georgie sitting opposite.
Hello.
And we've got not a newcomer. He's been involved before, but it's the first time he's been involved with the general discussion. So welcome, Simon.
Well, thank you for having me, both of you. Yeah.
You're very welcome.
Hello, everybody.
We are an exclusive club, but we have been known to allow members. No.
Am I privileged? I am.
Well, I'm
privileged.
just preparing so that you and I can continue with the podcast when Georgie gets the call from Hollywood.
Yeah, absolutely. Which will be
is-
any day now, right?
I'll await that one.
These two know each other, so they're constantly rude to each other. So that's fine. So apologies if that comes out clearly in the in
our
the
friendship
podcast.
is based on insults. So if anyone gets drawn into that, mainly me insulting you, really, isn't it, Simon?
I keep very quiet.
He takes it like a champ. He takes it well.
So we're going to talk about what's coming up this month in November. There's loads happening.
This is going to be a long podcast if we're talking about everything that's going on.
No, we're not going to mention everything. We're going to pick and choose some of the best moments. And Georgie's done some research, which I then have added to, and then we're going to sort of mention some of the stuff that might be happening later in the year around that C word. So what have you got on your list, Georgie?
Well, I have noticed that quite a lot of the things that are involved in November's events or November's podcast that we're talking about involve food, which is brilliant because that's very much my area of expertise. Norfolk Restaurant Week, for anyone that's not visited Norfolk or doesn't know about Norfolk Restaurant Week, is when it's a week between the 28th of...
I'm going to stop you. Because
it's not a week. It's just over a week.
They call it a week, but it's more like a fortnight, isn't it?
It is, because it's the 28th of October to the 8th of November, which is about a fortnight, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's restaurants and pubs all over Norfolk, all over the Norfolk coast, where lots of pubs participate, and they basically offer 2 or 3 courses for a set amount of time, which is a really, really brilliant opportunity to visit any pubs or restaurants that you've not visited before, maybe make a bit of an event out of it. I'm going on a kind of triple date with my boyfriend and some of his friends to a pub. They haven't paid for advertising, so I'm not going to name their name. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be this weekend. So I've never been to this pub. Lived near it all my life, never been to it. So yeah,
well, we'll talk about that in a minute when you didn't recognise a certain water skiing individual, but that's fine. We'll come to that in a minute. So yeah, the Norfolk Restaurant Week is run by the same wonderful people that run the North Norfolk The Guide, Martin and his team from Bringing the Outside In, and it started as North Norfolk Restaurant Week. With just local pubs and restaurants around here. I remember when there was about 5 or 10 restaurants involved, and now there's 60 or 70. It's really big. It may even be bigger than that. Fantastic opportunity to try some really, really high class food for some really high quality pubs and restaurants,
and maybe go to a place as well that you don't often venture. It's not just along the North Norfolk coast. There are some really, really brilliant little treasures on further inland, which maybe you don't frequent when you've been before,
it's not all about posh. It's just about high quality.
Yeah.
So some of these are really lovely, just enjoyable pubs, so you can turn up in a pair of jeans and a t-shirt, although it'd probably be too cold to do that, but you know what I mean.
And it's an excuse to order more than just the main.
Exactly.
As well, you've got to go for the dessert as well if you're paid. Yeah,
it's an excuse to take people out.
Simon is looking like he maybe first-hand experience. So, but yeah, so I think it's a fantastic event, really well organised, lots of people involved, and it's really worth going onto the website and checking out all of the incredible places you can eat. Book in. And get eating, basically.
Definitely.
Yeah, and
well
it's
worth a visit.
Let's face it, if you come and stay at Deepdale for a couple of days, you could just eat to your heart's content from a whole range of really wonderful places.
Walking in and rolling out.
Yeah, exactly. And then you can go for a nice walk afterwards and feel, justified. Or walk beforehand and then feel really, really...
It's okay to have the 3-course meal as long as I walk to the pub.
Exactly. Via the marshes and a bird reserve. Yes, yeah, exactly. So yeah, but really worth checking out. And all of these events we're going to chat about are listed on our website. So please do have a look. So what else is on the list?
Simon, I'm going to let you have a little chat about...
Deepdale's Conservation Week.
I knew you were going to say that one.
It's
How
coming
did
up.
I know?
It's coming up on the 8th to the 10th
Yep,
November.
it's going to be good.
Again, we're going to have a hostel full of people.
We are.
It's going to be grand. Yeah.
Yeah, and in case anybody's not been involved with the Conservation Weekends before, basically... We get a bunch of volunteers, we work them till they bleed and then send them home.
Absolutely, but we do feed them.
We feed them a lot.
Yes.
We feed them a lot.
Well looked after.
It's a brilliant opportunity for us to basically make a list of all the jobs we don't want to do as Deepdale staff and just go, yeah, Conservation Weekend can do that.
You're not selling it well. You're not selling it well.
No, that's true. It is hard work, but when you walk in the morning and everyone's having breakfast, I do find myself feeling a little bit envious. There's such a nice atmosphere amongst everyone. I've not known anyone to come and leave having not made a friend or met some like-minded people. It's a really, really good way of socialising.
It's lovely, and the guys who've been on that, they've planted over 2,500 metres of hedging on the campsite.
Yeah.
We've done hedge laying up in the woods. We've built dead hedges. We've coppiced stuff. We've cleaned up a whole lot of the woodland area. Got rid of all of the old plastic tree guards that we used, so 30 or 40 years ago.
Probably gone home and been able to use some of the skills that they've learned, around their own houses and gardens and things like that.
And we do have, and the November one's a good one because we have a massive bonfire.
Yeah.
We really do have an enormous bonfire. Marshmallows, decent barbecue, pizzas on Friday night. What is there to go wrong, really? And of course, my legendary breakfasts.
Which I have yet to enjoy. Do you have to be on the Conservation Weekend to enjoy that?
No, but you have to be here when I serve breakfast.
At the right
Right,
place at the
okay.
right time.
Right.
So yeah, it's
early start for me.
Yeah,
then.
and
Okay.
you need to be in. If you arrive at 7:45, you're in charge of stirring the porridge, which is an immensely important job.
Absolutely.
And then
Some people found that difficult last year.
there were one or two. Yeah, Nathan had a bit of an issue with his porridge
I'm
making.
sure it wasn't Nathan, no.
There is a technique to stirring porridge that maybe some people just aren't aware of. I feel
Nathan's brilliant at organising the weekend and getting everybody sort of planting trees and explaining what they're doing. We're not going to let him do the porridge. It's fine.
I think of all the things to not be that good at in life, stirring porridge is probably not one to be too worried about.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true. Very true. So yeah, if you're interested in that, there are very few spaces left. Please give the office a call. But it is good fun, and we run conservation weekends in both November and February. November tends to be woods work, kind of either coppicing or clearing down areas of the woods and trying to tidy up. This time I think we're going to concentrate on removing the old pheasant pens and reusing those to make wildlife habitats and compost heaps and things like that. It's going to be good fun. And then in February we normally work on hedging and tree planting. So that can be a mixture of repairing hedges by planting new hedges or planting new trees. So there's a lot. It's a great fun weekend. Lots of friendly banter, lots of silly board games and stuff in the evening, and it's a great fun weekend. So come and join us if you fancy that. So what else is on the list?
Well, we've still got quite a lot actually on the list, but the next one that I'd quite like to talk about is Emma O'Reilly, who's our next Sunday session. So we had a Sunday session which was not the Sunday that's just been, the Sunday before that, the 20th with the Sheringham Shantymen. That That was absolutely brilliant. They were so much fun, really nice atmosphere, and because it was quite dark, it was a really lovely atmosphere. And so on the 17th of November, we have got the next Sunday session, and Emma O'Reilly is coming, which is going to be a lot of fun, I think, again. We do get a lot of people that come and stay with us just for our Sunday sessions, or, make a point of coming for every Sunday session, and I think the Emma O'Reilly Sunday session is going to be quite booked for already, so
it's going to be a good one. And she's Emma had the guts to open the Deepdale Festival. She's an Irish lass living in Norwich, and has a fantastic following, really lovely music. It's going to be a really intimate Sunday session. It's what we call our sitting room Sunday session. So it'll be a solo artist, and we'll pile everybody into the sitting room, 30 or 40 of us in the sitting room, and it's a kind of a really nice, intimate evening with great music, and it will be a lovely evening. One of us, probably me, will be running a bar in the kitchen, and it's just a very, very chilled evening, well worth coming to.
I'll be coming along just to listen.
Absolutely.
I've become a bit of a fan since she was here at the festival.
Excellent, that's really great.
You look these people up, you follow on, you listen to what they're doing, what they're putting out.
Yeah.
And she's got a real voice to her, she's got a real zing.
Yeah.
Nice, light, zesty sound. Yeah, what's not to like?
That's cool.
A bit of a fan.
Excellent. Well, that'll be a really nice event. So what date's that again?
That's the 17th of November, Sunday the 17th of November, and you can buy tickets through our website. So if you're staying locally but not with us, or if you live locally and you have or haven't visited before, then you can buy tickets. They're really, really affordable. I think
it's £5.
£5 per ticket, which is, I mean, you can't see. Yeah, you couldn't.
The best of all, if you're staying with us, it's free.
Completely free. Yeah.
So you can just book into the campsite, book into the backpackers hostel,
have a couple of beers, and trundle back to your motorhome or your tent or your camper van or your hostel room after the music.
Yeah, fantastic. Excellent. Looking forward to that one. Let's have a taster of Emma O'Reilly, and this is Count. So what else has caught your eye?
Simon, go on. The big one.
It's the big one, isn't it? It's the Deepdale Christmas Market.
Oh,
dun, dun, dun.
There we are, I've said the word. It's happening now. Yeah, 29th of November, end of November to the 1st of December.
I might need some of your legendary breakfasts and porridges to prepare me for this, actually,
it's
Jason.
busy, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. And you guys, of course, will be baking for the charity cafe.
Oh, I'm trying not to
Can't
think
wait.
about that. I don't think there's enough cake in the world to feed the people that we get, which is brilliant because it's all in aid of local homeless charities.
Yeah,
obviously.
People's
Brilliant
Picnic
cause.
in Norwich and St
Absolutely.
Martin's Housing. So
both last year we made a brilliant amount of money, and I felt every pound of it. My fingers were sore from baking and handling the kettle.
The heart bleeds.
There are worse things to be surrounded by than happy people and cake.
That's very true.
Yeah, it's a really busy weekend, but it's so much fun. There's so much stuff to see, and I love the fact that there are a lot of independent producers and artisans as well over at the Christmas market stalls.
I think we've probably got about 140 stalls this year, maybe 150. Last year we raised over 10 grand for charity, which was a mixture of you guys serving in the charity cafe here.
See, I told you we made a lot of cake.
The church had their church stall as well, and their little cafe, And then also we had various other charities, so like people like the Lions and the RNLI, and there's various others. So it's a fantastic event, and you must remember to bring your Christmas jumper and join us for the Christmas jumper flash mob on Sunday, the 1st of December, 2:30 p.m. in the Backpackers Courtyard. We want as many people as possible with their Christmas jumpers. Make it huge, and we want everybody there with their things.
One thing as well, I might have mentioned this before, but one thing that I think it's really important to mention is sometimes, especially along the coast, coastal towns can have a bit of a reputation for having awful parking. The parking here for the Christmas market, there is always enough. You very rarely have to queue. You don't really have to pay very much. It's all in aid of the charities that support the car park. So it's not, you're not going to be sat in traffic bumper to bumper for hours just to have a look round with your family. My family have come every year for goodness knows how many years. They continue to come every year, and they do it as a big family day out, a big group of them. So don't be put off thinking, it's not going to be accessible. Am I going to be able to come with my nan in a wheelchair? It's, we make it enjoyable for everyone. So don't let anything stop you from coming this year. It's brilliant.
That's definitely the case, and it's free car parking, but with the charities will be shaking their buckets, and any donations are more than gratefully received for that. It's fantastic and raises a huge amount for really, really worthy projects. So come and join us. That's the market's open from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. On Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So that's the 29th and 30th of November and the 1st of December. And it's really looking forward to having you all here. That would be fantastic. And that weekend is also the Christmas Tide.
Yes,
and it's really lovely. So you can come and shop till you drop at Deepdale with 150 different artisans, and then in the evening you can pop down to Wells and you can see a certain water skiing.
Santa.
The Santa Claus water skiing in. It's a truly bizarre Norfolk experience of watching Santa Claus water skiing into the harbour.
In some places he travels by reindeer. In Wells he travels by however he can. And
maybe the reindeer can pilot the...
Absolutely, Comet. He's the one.
You think he's the driver? Yeah.
And Rudolph's behind, giving it a nudge every time it just keep him steady. No, it's a lot of fun. It's always really busy. The shops are always open. There's lots of hot chocolate. So exactly as you said, come and start or finish depending on how prepared you are. Your Christmas shopping at the Christmas market, and then go by and do a little bit of something for yourself in the evening. Have a hot chocolate, enjoy some fireworks.
Yeah, it's good fun. It's a good fun event.
Wells and ecstasy.
So what else is on the list?
Well, I was just thinking, for anyone that is maybe quite a Christmas connoisseur, someone that's really into Christmas and is thinking, I don't want to wait till the end of November to get my Christmas fix, there is another Christmas fair 2 weeks before, which is the Sandringham Christmas Fair. So every year Sandringham do their Christmas fair, which is lots of stalls, festive food, festive gifts. And that is going to be the weekend of the 15th to the 17th of November. So that's another way of getting your Christmas fix if you can't quite wait till the end
or
of the year.
Or do both weekends.
Oh,
Perfect.
I'm not saying do one or the other. I'm saying do
come
both.
and stay mid-November. Use it as an excuse to come and visit the North Norfolk Coast.
Absolutely.
And then use the last
weekend.
Well,
you're going to need the weekend in between to recover as well, I'm sure. You're going to need to
or
be
just to
fully
check
reared
that
up to
what's
eat all of
left on the
cake.
list and that sort of stuff. But we like to start Christmas early here because it gets dark. The place looks beautiful with Christmas trees up. So why not?
It takes so long to wrap.
It's the most
the presents.
wonderful time of the year.
Are you a slow wrapper?
Slow's
Bless
not
him.
the word.
He's a slow everything, isn't he?
Thanks, Georgie. Thanks.
I didn't mean it.
Don't worry, I'll just write that one down.
Remember that for the next one.
No, it does. It takes me ages. All the gifts I buy, it takes me ages to wrap them up.
Very generous as Simon.
That's very good. That's very good. I'm very impressed with your I can't remember what the word is, but
I'm sure there is one.
I'm sure. There's a positive word for that.
Generosity. I think
that's the word.
Yeah, that's the word. Yeah.
Yes, that's the word. That's the word.
Scrooge.
Thanks for inviting me along, guys.
This is actually the Simon comedy roast here now.
Fun month of shopping. Yeah.
So we're gonna create a sort of a Christmas and New Year mini guide to the North Norfolk Coast. It'll be on our website, deepdalebackpackers.co.uk/Christmas. Pretty easy to remember, and that will have a whole heap of events that we're currently adding to the system. If anybody's running a Christmas event anywhere in the local area, they're more than welcome to add it to that as well, and we'll get it listed. Come back to our website anytime just to look up any of these events. They're all on there, and we keep adding events all the time.
There is so much going on for
so
Christmas.
much.
I mean, we haven't even mentioned the pop-up shops that we're going to have here from the 22nd of November. So that's another way you can get your Christmas fix, or just your general shopping fix, which I'm always quite keen on.
Themed, are they not? At that
Yeah,
time of year,
yeah.
They're all sort of
festive
all
themed.
festive
Yeah.
related. So yeah.
But there's so much going on in Norfolk, in and around the Christmas time, that even if you're not staying for Christmas, if you're going to be back in your home for Christmas, you can still get your Christmas fix while you're here.
Yeah, no, it's going to be it's a wonderful time of year up here, and even if you just ignore all of the Christmas stuff and you just wander, take a walk along the coastal footpath, watch the amazing wildlife. The geese are here in droves this year, and it's fantastic. The flights of geese are just beautiful. The seafood at this time of year is absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Mussels are in season, and it's just great. And there's nothing better than taking a wild and woolly walk across a beach, heading to the pub afterwards, and sitting by a fire and enjoying a big bowl of mussels. It's just
it's quieter at this time of year, isn't it? You're able to, there are lots of places in Norfolk that you're able to walk and not really see anyone, but at this time of year it's even more so, and you're able to go to the pub. Depending on the pub and the time that you go, you're able to go to the pub afterwards and get a really, really good seat and get served really quickly and get really lovely food while warming your cold hands from the walk by the fire. So,
while everyone's at the Christmas fairs, you can enjoy the beach.
That's very true.
Yeah.
That's very true. There's something special though, isn't there, about walking across a massive beach.
If you've got the right gear on,
yeah,
woolly hat.
I can't remember who it was who said that there's no wrong weather, it's just the wrong clothes. Yeah. But
that's the type of thing I would say. I think that was me.
So profound. She is a guru. What can we say?
She's full of wise words.
Something.
I deserve that. I'll take that one.
So so just keep coming back to our website, checking what's going on. Just remember that the North Norfolk Coast is here all year round, and this is one of the best times to come and visit because you just get the place to yourself, and there is nothing better as an excuse to go to the pub than having had a good walk. So, all in all, it's a win-win situation, isn't it, really?
Absolutely. Wear the right clothes, like you said, Simon. I think you'll
find a pub with a real fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, most of them do, but yeah, definitely.
Nice ale, and a warm fire, and a pie.
It's just, yeah. Should we go there now?
I'm getting hungry. Yeah. We're done. Yeah.
This is Jason. I'm standing in the courtyard outside of Holkham Hall. We've got the cafe to one side. We've got the Field and Fork experience to the other. Their wonderful museum, a very interactive museum on the history of Holkham Estate, which is thing. And I'm standing here with Joe from the Holkham marketing team, who's going to tell us a little bit about the fact that they're going to be open much more this winter than they have been. So it's another excuse to come and stay on this beautiful part of the coast, particularly at Deepdale, of course. And then you can nip down here and see all the great stuff.
Yeah, so we are open until the 5th of January this year, closed on Christmas Day. We wanted to give visitors the chance to enjoy the park throughout the winter, come and see the deer, come and see the park as the season changes, enjoy winter walks around the lake, around the estate, and enjoying all that Norfolk's got to offer at this time of year. And then of course there's also the beach, which as we all know is a totally different experience in the winter than it is in the summer. Vast open space of the beach. You can walk for miles and miles, and you probably won't see another person. There's enough room for everyone.
Yeah, it's a very, very different experience in the winter than in the summer, isn't it? It's just amazing how you can step up onto those dunes and look across an empty wasteland thing. And you've got quite a lot of stuff happening for the dreaded C word, the Christmas coming up, haven't you?
Yes, so from the marketing department, we've actually been working on Christmas since before summer started. So we are well and truly in Christmas mode at the moment. So the hall closes actually on Thursday for the season, and that is when our team of Christmas elves go in and magically start decorating the hall for Christmas. So our first lot of Christmas trees are arriving on the 5th of November, which we're all very excited about. And then, of course, our Christmas shopping evenings run throughout December. We've got throughout November. We've got 3 Christmas evenings: the 14th, 21st and 28th of November, where we open the shop until 6 p.m. with special guests joining us, such as Lady Anne Glenconnor, who's just released her autobiography, the Princess Margaret's Lady in Waiting. And she's also part of the family, so there's a nice connection there, and it's a chance for visitors to come and meet her, get a book signed. We've also got the Norfolk Shantymen joining us for a bit of atmosphere in the courtyard. And we've got Jane Means, who is a gift wrap guru to the stars. So she's done gift wrapping for people like Victoria Beckham, Harrods, that sort of thing. So she's given a little master class on gift wrapping. So, and of course you get 10% off your purchases in the shop on the night, plus a mulled wine and a mince pie. So what more could you want?
Excellent. That's a great run-up to thing. And then we've got our massive Christmas market on the 29th, 30th of November and the 1st of December. But of course, then you do sort of a very, very smart and stylish Christmas event in mid-December, don't you?
Yes, so mid-December, I think it's the 14th and 15th of December, we've got our festive food fair. This year it's going to be bigger than ever, so it's our 3rd year. Usually it's contained within the Lady Elizabeth wing and the courtyard. This year it's going to be spilling out all into this courtyard, so we've got even more stands. We've still got the cookery theatre inside the Lady Elizabeth wing, and this year the theme is Game On. So as you can imagine, it's going to be lots of game recipes. We've got a great lineup of local chefs coming to share their culinary expertise with everyone this Christmas to get you inspired. So it's mostly food orientated. It's going to be local food, local drink, and then there's a few added extras, a few craft stalls, a few Christmas ornaments, that sort of thing. So really looking forward to that. And then of course there's the rest of Christmas coming up. So our magical candlelight tours of the hall. So as I said, decorating is starting on the 1st of November. With the first tour starting on the 1st of December. So really looking forward to those. There's going to be a different theme in each room, and it's really something that Lady Leicester champions, and she's been planning since January. So this year we're hoping for great things, which we're sure there will be.
Thank you so much, Jo. That's great, and it's fantastic to have this on the doorstep of Deepdale. It's just such a developed estate. You know, the history right through to the modern stuff that you guys do. It's fantastic. So thank you for stepping into the breach, Jo. Jo was an unexpected and unexpected victim for the podcast. She wasn't quite expecting to be put on the spot quite so much this morning, but it's really good to have you with us. Thank you, and we hopefully will talk to you soon when we start talking about stuff happening in 2020.
Yeah, great. Looking forward to it.
Thanks a lot, Jo. Cheers. We're not going to go deeply into what's lying ahead in December, but there are some fabulous events running up to Christmas, over Christmas, and through into New Year, and we heartily recommend leaping into the sea at some point during the festive season. Simon, have you actually jumped in at Hunstanton?
I've been along many times. Never, no.
You've never braved it?
Never, no. Never jumped into the sea on Christmas Day. So much.
I have to admit, I've not done it either. I think you're the only person crazy enough that sat here
of an excuse
that can say that they've done it.
There's no excuse.
I mean, I'm cold now, so the sea in December.
See, even my daughter's dived in with me.
Well, yeah, but she's clearly made of strong stuff. I don't know.
It's
The apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. They say.
the experience, the atmosphere is just awesome because everybody's there. And like, there's one at Hunstanton, which is just around the corner from you.
Christmas Day.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's some
Big swim that is.
and there's so many people involved with that. And then I normally swim at Cromer,
Day.
on Boxing Day, and that's great fun. It's just looking back from the beach and seeing every single level as you look up from the beach, covered in people watching.
Always a surprise
all these
how many
mad
people
fools
end
jumping
up
in
in
the water.
Hunstanton.
Yeah.
And you would think, 50, 100 people, 200, 400, 1,000.
Yeah.
And it grows every year.
It's fantastic. It is fantastic,
It's one
and
of the biggest.
the organisers for it, and the money they raise for charity is just
Huge amounts of money.
absolutely
Well,
awesome.
maybe there's something in it. Maybe I should do it. Maybe you should do it, Simon.
I nominate.
You're going to
Georgie
nominate someone.
You nominate
along
Georgie?
with you
To
on
do
the
it.
Cromer.
There we go. Perfect.
Oh,
we can pick you up on the way through.
I'm never ever making a sarky comment to you in a podcast again. You get nominated for freezing cold Christmas dunks.
It'll be all right.
It would be a lot of fun. I'll think about it.
It is good fun.
Not sold.
It's the funniest thing is watching people do it in big costumes, because people have this thought that the more clothes they're wearing, the better. Actually, the less clothes you're wearing, the better, because you
Dry
need
off
to get rid of them as quickly as
maybe
possible
yeah.
afterwards,
Oh.
because you just need to get the cold away from your body.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I go through the full kind of warming up process quite correctly, but it is fantastic fun.
Is there
It is
anyone
great.
smeared in lard?
Yeah, and there's often the odd naked person as well who just feels like, oh, let's just go in, and then you get
Come on,
back.
everybody! No, I'm sorry, you're on your own there.
But it's ridiculous. You're now wrapped up in 15 layers, and you're drinking hot chocolate or mulled wine or whatever up the back, and you were looking, and there's still people swimming, and you're thinking, you mad fools.
Yeah,
But
see, that's
it's
how
great.
I feel about you.
There's different levels of mad
Yeah,
fools.
different levels
Clearly,
of-
yeah.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just mad fool, and they're mad
mad.
fools. Yeah, it's good. But anyway, so all of these Christmas events will be on our website, deepdalebackpackers.co.uk/Christmas. And we're still putting them on now, and there'll be stuff added right up till the very event itself. Which is scarily not that far away.
Yeah, I know.
But I think that's probably all of the events we're going to highlight for this time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening to the November podcast, and we really hope that we will talk to you again in December. And we hope we will see you on the North Norfolk Coast very soon. Remember, we are open all year, and the team are just as smiley in the summer as they are in the winter as they are in the summer, and they would love to see you guys. And
We
it
sound
would be
just as
to see us.
lovely over the phone as we do over the podcast. So just
Of
give us
course,
a call.
absolutely. So give us a call. Go on our website. Come and see us, and come and enjoy this beautiful, beautiful part of the world.
We'll see you soon.
And so it's a goodbye from.
Yes, goodbye from me.
Until
Thanks
next
for joining
time.
us. Yes, and if I get invited along, I'll be here next time. Yes, thank you. I've been Simon.
I've been Georgie.
And I'm Jason. Thanks a lot for listening, guys, and we'll talk to you again soon.